How's everyone doing today? What you're looking at right now is a COBALT SS. It's a 2010. It used to be black and now it's white. We painted it white. We've done a few modification upgrades to it over the years, and what I'm doing this video for is to talk about the F35 transmission and some of its weak points. And we're gonna actually change this to a 6-speed transmission out of a Buick. So first of all, I'm going to give you a little history about this car. We bought it from a guy in Texas, and anyway, we got it home and we decided we want to upgrade it. So we put a tune on it. Next thing you know, we blew the motor, and then we put another engine in it, an LDK engine, and we tuned it, and we had it tuned for E85, which gave us about 400 wheel horsepower. So anyway, my son was driving it. He had a couple guys in the back seat, and I guess he was doing the no lift shift thing. You guys know about that. If you have a COBALT SS, there's a feature in there for that. And he was shifting from second to third, and with the no lift shift, and it ended up stripping the gears out. I have a set of gears over here from the F35, which came out of this transmission that's in this car right now. And you can see, if you get a little aggressive with that much horsepower, this is exactly what happens. It strips that gear right off. So if you have a car that's upgraded and you have about that much horsepower, well, good luck, because you're probably going to make that mistake. This is my car here. You can see we've done a few upgrades. So anyway, back to the F35, I sent it. Well, I thought I was going back and forth on whether I should put a 6-speed in it. Everyone told me I should put a 6-speed in it. I was reading the forums. They said, well, get the transmission, get the 445 gears, and put them in, and it'll be strong and it'll be able to handle it. So I went ahead and spent the big bucks. I shipped it to Canada, to a pal, and he rebuilt it. And it cost me about $2,700. That didn't include the 445 gears that I already had that I sent with the transmission, or the shipping that was like $750. So altogether, you can add that up. It's a lot of money. So I spent all that money, and we had the transmission in here, and I was driving back from work one day, and it was kind of a cool morning, and it produces about 25 psi a boost. So on cool mornings, if you have a turbo car, you'll know that you get a little bit extra horsepower. And so I was in 5th gear going down the freeway, and I had read where if you have horsepower, a lot of horsepower, that you can blow actually 5th gear. So what happened, well, that's exactly what happened to me. I just got on it a little bit too hard, I guess, in 5th gear, and after spending all that money, I was a little disappointed to see this happen. So what I did was I purchased a 6-speed manual transmission. It's brand new. They don't cost that much. If you're going to buy it through ZZP, they're about $700. They also have that kit that's about $1,700. So if you're thinking about getting your transmission rebuilt, I wouldn't waste my time. I would put the 6-speed in it. There's also a Saab transmission that a lot of people were putting in with the 6-speed, but there's really easy access to this. Now this particular transmission, I don't know if it has an LSD in it. My F35 does have an LSD in it. That's a limited slip, so we're going to try it without the limited slip and see how it works. Probably with my luck we won't like it, we'll end up having to take it out again. But anyway, I'm trying to save you a little bit of trouble. If you don't want to have to do that, then you should just, when you buy this transmission, have one put in. That'd probably be the best way to go. So over here I got a website up, and this is actually ZZP's website, and if you look, this is the transmission kit that they offer for a 6-speed, and you can see the price there at $1,700, $1,800. So if you're going to go that route and you don't want to spend time trying to hunt all this stuff down at a junkyard, the hardest part about this is going to be finding the mounts. So if you're going to try to get the transmission mounts. And what we did also is this particular transmission, if you look right here at that clutch setup they have, that's the stock clutch setup that comes with the F40 transmission 6-speed out of a Buick. We have installed this before. We installed it on my son's car, and we didn't like the way it engaged, and it seemed to chatter a lot. So I'd recommend that you do this. They have the aluminum flywheels, and so when you buy the aluminum flywheel, if you don't already have a clutch plate for your F35, mine happens to have a stage 4 plus clutch plate on it, so we're going to use that. And you can also get this replacement disc, and you'll need to get that for the F40 because the splines won't match up from your F35. You can use the pressure plate, but you can't use the clutch plate. You're going to have to get a brand new one. So that's what we're in the process doing. So on the next video that I do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace this 6-speed transmission, and we're going to try to do the best we can to illustrate how to do that and what kind of parts you're going to need. You can see some of the parts that are right there. They go on that. This one right here is actually a homemade one that we did, and we didn't purchase that from anyone. And you need a short shaft and some cables, and there's the aluminum flywheel. So we'll do a video on that next. Also, we're going to do other videos like how to replace door handles, how to replace your motor on your sunroof. There's plenty of other videos that we can show you. With this car also has many upgrades. We're also going to install this downpipe, catless downpipe, and we can show you how to do that. But so if you have a COBALT or you just want to watch, we're going to be doing more videos. So if you'd please just subscribe and like this video, that'd be great. We're going to try to get 1,000 subscribers to get this going, and we'll also do many other videos like how to fix a water heater and things like that. But for now, we're going to do this. We're going to work on this car, and we'll do several videos. I don't know. We'll also upload some of our videos that we have at the drags when we were racing Camaros and Mustangs and things like that. So anyway, we appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.